Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Uncanny Spirits Club. This is going to be episode 52. I'm doing this one and another one ahead of time because I'm kind of ahead of the game in my samplings. So you'll notice that it's not live, but it'll be broadcast live. So it'll be like a pre-recorded broadcast being broadcast live. I don't know. Anyhow, and the camera is still. I don't know what's the deal with this focusing thing, like why it won't focus all the time, but whatever. What I have tonight is I bought this purely because of the box. And I have a feeling I'm probably not going to like it as much as I like the box. But I was in the store and I saw this and I passed up on it once. And then this time I thought, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. This is Space Station Middle Finger by Three Floyds Brewing. And it's got a bunch of different like sci-fi stuff all on the outside from different like fandom kind of things. And on the side it says, from the dawn of time, humans have looked to the sky for answers. Space Station Middle Finger replies to all from its eternal orbit. Behold and enjoy this bright, golden American pale ale. And there's the key as to why I'm not sure I'm going to like it, because it is a pale ale. Now, it's not an India pale ale, so it's not an IPA. It's an American pale ale. And I'm not a big fan of pale ales, usually. So... But I love this box. It's got like a play on like Wayland Yutani up at the top too. You see that from Alien? And the bottle. This is the bottle. It's a space station, literally a space station middle finger. So I like it because it's offensive. Not that I like every single thing in the world that's offensive, but I like this because of the sci-fi thing and because of a little bit of take a joke kind of stuff, you know? So we're going to go ahead and pop this open. And like I said, I'm not a big fan of pale ales, so I'm expecting this to be not as good as what it looks like. Yeah, it smells like a pale ale. It almost smells like a Rolling Rocks, though, which is not that bad. I like Rolling Rocks. So we're going to go ahead and pour that. This cat's going to try to get into my lap, and I'm going to try to dissuade him. It is pretty light, and you guys know I'm usually a fan of darker beers. Pours pretty nicely. Here it is in my Goose Island glass. Good color. Not as much of a pale ale as I would have expected. It's closer to an amber bock, I think. Smells bright, kind of citrusy. Maybe like a Blue Moon almost. It doesn't say what the core part of this is, if it's hops or if it's something else, or if it's wheated. I don't know what makes an American pale ale a pale ale versus like an India pale ale, that kind of thing. And I wish this camera would focus. You know, I don't know what the deal is with it. It has no settings to like adjust or anything like that, so everything's going to look a little bit fuzzy, I guess. I don't know. So that's that. So I got in my glass. So let's go ahead and give it a taste, huh? Yeah, it's got that bitter, sour, not much of a taste pale ale thing, but it's not bad. It has a nice, clean, bright, crisp feeling to it. It's like halfway between an IPA and something like a Rolling Rocks. And I like Rolling Rocks. I haven't had them for a while, but I like them. They're the lightest beer that I actually have a taste for. I don't like most light beers. I don't like Bud Light, Coors, any of that kind of stuff. I like dark beers. But it's not bad. It's not It's not as sour and bitter as an India Pale Ale, and yeah, I'm trying to place if there's any other flavors in there. I can feel some spreading numbness in my mouth, and that's not because of it being high proof or anything, because I don't think it's very high proof. Let's see. Does it say what percentage? I don't know. I don't see it anywhere on the packaging. I don't see any identifying sort of 12 ounces, 355 milliliter. I have no idea, so I don't know what percentage this is. Don't know. Maybe I could find out if I looked it up. Let's have another swig and see. So it's okay. I'm not as disappointed as I thought I was going to be, but at the same time, I remember why I don't like pale ales and why I don't why I prefer porters and stouts, because there's much more flavor in those generally, more to them. I don't like the bitterness. I don't like the overall lack of outstanding flavor. And now I have a 6-pack of this that I have to finish off. And it's not that great. But that's personal opinion. That doesn't mean that they're a bad company or that they make a bad product. It just means that I don't have a taste for it. And that's perfectly fine. Because I know a lot of people do like IPAs and things. They're super popular right now, very crafty. And I don't. I just can't get into pale ales. This is not the worst I've ever had, though. And I do give them a bunch of points for the box art and the name. I really like it. I like it much better than I like the actual taste of the beer. And it gives you this numb feeling around your mouth, like TV static, but not as bad as like the white noise that you'd get with like a standard IPA. Like that's basically like drinking TV static, but this gives you an accent of TV static as opposed to the whole thing. So yeah, I can't say I'd recommend it, but that's only because I'm not into this kind of style of beer, and I don't think anything would convince me otherwise to get used to it. Maybe if I added a little bit something, like a little bit something citrusy, like a dash of orange or tangerine or something, something to brighten it up a little bit, give it some more flavor, something a little sweeter. But I don't know. I'd have to experiment. But that's what I've got. Three Floyds Brewing Company. And the box has less in there because I have more in the fridge. I emptied the box into the fridge. So Space Station Middle Finger by Three Floyds Brewing, American Pale Ale. And yeah, a lot of kudos for the box. I really enjoyed this box. I'll probably keep this box, honestly, for this art because I like this. I think this is hilarious. It's awesome. The beer itself, not so much. But again, that's personal taste. So that's all I got for you. The next video I will have up after this one. This is 52. So the next one will be episode 53, and it will be George Remus bourbon, which I'm looking forward to trying. I've never had a George Remus bourbon. I know they make some basic. They make a lot of really high-priced editions that are nowhere around here, and this was one of their entry levels. This was a relatively cheap bottle, less than $30, I believe, or maybe it was more. Maybe it was like 35, something like that. I'll have to double check. But that'll be in the next video. Hopefully, you guys are having a good time. I hope you guys are enjoying everything. And let me know in the comments what you think of Three Floyds Space Station Middle Finger. Okay? like, share, subscribe, etc. Catch you guys next time. Cheers.